What's up, my friends? This is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it, my friend. You know, I feel so amazing today that I feel like I can lift up the world, my friend. You ever feel that way? Unstoppable, my friend. That's how I feel, right? And you all too, right? You gotta feel amazing, because there's nothing wrong with amazing. So if you don't feel amazing, my friend, listen, I'm just the messenger, but something gotta be wrong with you, because there's nothing wrong with amazing, my friend. It's yours. Amazing is for you, my friend. Listen, I gotta share something with you. This video today, hopefully it will touch your heart, but I'm gonna share a little something with you about myself. See, years ago, maybe about 10 years ago, I had to give up something that I've been doing, and I didn't realize I was doing it for a large part of my life. And in my view, I wasn't doing it a whole lot or real deep into it, but just the mere fact that I was doing it was wrong. See, because I know you're not supposed to give no place to the devil, so it doesn't matter if I was doing it 100% or 2%. The fact that I was doing it 2% meant that I was wrong, because I shouldn't have been doing it, right? And here's the thing I had to give up. First, I had to realize I was doing it. I had to give up judging other people. Yep. I had to give up judgment, my friend. It was interfering with my blessings, and let me tell you how. See, when I be out and about in the world, I pay close attention to the angles. Anything that incites my senses, my receptors, is significant to my life, because it's trying to tell me something. So each time when I was out in the world and God would lay it on my heart to give somebody something, maybe a beggar, someone that's homeless, or whatever it is, whenever God put it on my heart to do it, I do it. So when God used to put it on my heart to give somebody something, I didn't just obey. I allowed my human element to come into play, and I would judge the situation. Oh, well, they're not really in that much need because they got a good haircut or they got on good clothes. It didn't matter. God told me to give, so I should have gave. Right? Because here's the thing. Some water, some plant, but it's God that gives the increase. So when he calls on you to do something, just do it. Don't judge. And let the chips fall where they may. Because the truth is, if the person that I was supposed to give to, if they were fronting, if they were pump faking and not for real for who they were, then God would handle them. My job was to simply be obedient, my friend. So I encourage you to, if you judge people, it doesn't matter the littlest thing. There's no place for judgment, my friend, in all of life. It doesn't matter. If you sit back and just be your best self, everything will make itself known. All the truth will come out, and the truth will set you free, my friend. So this video came about once I gave up judgment. And this is what I'm here to tell you, my friend, that you must always choose understanding over judgment, right? And here's why. Here's why. See, the goal is to always seek understanding over judgment. See, the goal is to understand. The goal is not to judge. And here's why. This is deep, right? Please, this is real deep. Check this out. See, when you seek understanding in situations, it makes a mental deposit into your life. So when you seek understanding, it gives you something. It builds something into your life. It gives you something. It adds to your life. But when you seek judgment, it makes a mental withdrawal from out of your life. So understanding gives you something. Judgment takes something away. It makes a mental withdrawal out of your life, but it's not done with you after that. After it makes the mental withdrawal, it brings you closer and closer to becoming mentally bankrupt, my friend. That's what judging other people is bringing you closer to, becoming mentally bankrupt. But we're not done there. Let's go deeper. Not to mention, right, that judging others gives you a false sense of superiority. It makes you feel like I'm better than you. See, judging others gives you a false sense of superiority, and it will ultimately lead to your demise, my friend. Keep thinking you bigger and better than other people. It's going to take you out of here, my friend. Pride always comes before the fall, my friend. No matter who, what, or where, it doesn't matter. If you're prideful, it's coming. And when you judge others, pride builds up. I'm better than you, so I can judge you. And it's ultimately leading to your demise, my friend. But here's 3 reasons why you gotta always seek understanding, my friend. Number 1, see, when you seek judgment, it leads to negative emotions. See, you can't judge anyone without adding some negative sauce to it, without adding some negative thoughts to it. It leads to negative emotions. But when you seek understanding, it leads to emotional harmony, my friend. When you understand, you always feel good because you've grown. It's made a mental deposit into your life. You feel better, you operate better, and you learn something. Always seek understanding over judgment, my friend. And number 2, here's the thing. See, judging others, it puts your selfishness on full display, because it's selfish to judge other people. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what it took for them to get there. You can't judge. So judging others, right, it puts your selfishness on full display. But understanding others, it shows caring, my friend. So you gotta care to want to understand, not just about the person, but about yourself, my friend. You gotta care about humanity to seek understanding, my friend. But selfishness is the opposite. You only care about yourself. Selfishness, but to understand, it takes selflessness, my friend. Never forget that. Always seek understanding over judgment, right? And number 3, you got to develop a greatness mindset. A mind bold enough to believe, right, that when you seek judgment, it leads to you making negative assumptions, my friend. You got to keep adding on to what you're judging because it's so subjective. You never come to a conclusion because it's all assumptions. It leads to negative assumptions, right? But when you seek understanding of others, it leads to empathy, my friend. See, when you judge other people, oh, you probably this, talking negative, oh, you probably did this because of that, you's a nut, you probably did this and that, it leads to negative assumptions. But when you understand somebody, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe I was about to judge you, but I didn't know. You went through all that, my friend. Now you try to wear their shoes. Now it leads to empathy, my friend. Did I tell you, always choose understanding over judgment, my friend? Here's the thing about life. So you got to line everything up with your truth. So if you really great, if you really about that greatness life, if you're truly living righteousness, right? You can't judge anyone. No one gives you that kind of authority. We don't carry that kind of authority to judge someone else. Only God can judge, my friend. So take that judgment hat off and never put it back on unless you're invited to judge an event. Other than that, no judgment, my friend. Only understanding. You know why? Because you were born to be great.